All right. Hey, Vizen. Thanks again for jumping on. Just to get a little kind of introduce yourself, what's your full name? Where are you from? What do you currently do for work? Anything kind of, in relation to that?
Sure. My name is Vasant Manikumar. I live in Maryland, Washington, D.C. I've been here about 25 years. I come from the IT sector with 25 years experience. I've transitioned to getting more into e-commerce on my own. And this opportunity with SLX kind of was an extension of that. I had looked at FBA-based businesses, and from the looks of it, I didn't even scratch the surface because I look at what you guys are dealing with in terms of the back end and all the inner workings of Amazon. And yeah, there's a lot that you guys bring to the table that I was not even aware of. And luckily, or maybe in the future, I learned enough from what
Yeah.
you guys are doing and trying to use that for my own e-commerce ventures that I'm planning.
So yeah.
So that's my quick rundown of like the last year as far as ramping up and getting working with you guys as well. So
So that definitely does lead into my next question. What made you start looking into Amazon as an investment or a business model? Was it something like far as like a passive income stream or to replace your job, or was it just kind of something else?
yeah, passive income and then just a change of mindset for me. I was very technical, I was very IT oriented. Now I'm like shifting. So there's a lot of learning that I
Yeah.
was doing. And then I ran into another company, another competitor to you guys, looked into them quite a bit. And then I found you guys luckily.
With that being said, how's your onboarding experience been since you started with us? Has it been like smooth? Did you feel supported or kind of guided along the way?
It was a little bit in the dark because the process was not clear to me in terms of the ramp up. And I mean, you guys probably knew getting a new FBA business up and running is going to
Yeah.
take a while. I guess my expectation was that it would be a little bit shorter to get going, but I think I started in December timeframe in terms of
This was
starting the
a
onboarding, and really it started in January by the time, because the end of the year was just, with Amazon itself, it's a lot going on. You
yeah.
guys were busy as well, so
This was
um,
December of 2024, correct?
yeah. Even January, I think if you guys were able to put together more documentation in terms of takes 3 months to get, kind of your products,
Right. Like better
you know,
visibility.
ready to go in Amazon, I would have been fine with that. I just wasn't sure what the
Yeah.
time frame was. I think that was kind of the missing part for me. But now that things are up,
Yeah.
things are running smooth.
I would definitely say for sure Amazon is one of those very rich and scarce ecosystem for most Amazon sellers, so they don't know what to expect. So definitely understand that as well too. Which also kind of goes into the part where as far as like how's the communication been with our team so far? Is there like any moments that stood out or
Jasmine and Hussein was the other guy, I think. They were both very good because I think they were the ones that are actually doing a lot of the setup. So
Mhm.
they were able to fill me in on the details. Besides that, everything was smooth whenever I had a question. Hussein would answer it or Jasmine would. They're both terrific at answering the questions.
Yeah,
As
she's definitely been a focal point for our communication. So I'm definitely glad on that for sure. So I'll definitely let her know.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Well,
other than that, everything's been very smooth. As an example, I had questions about the Amazon dashboards, and she hopped on and gave a detailed description of the dashboard and kind of went through it. So that was very helpful, like in terms of somebody who hasn't dealt with FBA, who hasn't worked through the process. It's good that you guys are building the dashboard that Hagen mentioned. That's what most people, as owner, that's what we're gonna be interested in.
mhm.
Is that kind of information. It's kind of hard to fish that out of FBA dashboards and all that. So,
Good. I really appreciate that. And
yep.
like I said, I'm glad that you're kind of having somewhat of a good smooth transition and experience with all that. Looking ahead, what are you most excited for going forward with SLX? Do you have any like goals that you're aiming for by the end of the year?
That's a good question. I've been through one cycle, if that's what you guys
Yes.
call it. So as soon as this next cycle goes through, I'm assuming it'll be a little bit shorter. Maybe things get move faster on the cycles. The other is always the economy, the tariff
Exactly.
situation. I haven't worked with Amazon enough to see how much they're increasing things,
Yeah.
and but I know you guys said you work with mostly established brands, and I believe a lot of them are here in the US, is what Hagen had said. So
Yes.
makes it easier in terms of avoiding tariffs and all that.
As long as Amazon's going up, you're gonna go up. So
Okay.
yeah. Well, again, I appreciate this. I appreciate you sharing your input and your thoughts on this and everything like that. So we're definitely here to see you succeed. I'm happy to say that you are in a great position and really appreciate you, working with us and everything.